I feel completely honored to serve as the Dean of Health and Life Sciences at PVCC. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Practical Nursing pinning ceremony. And graduates, today marks the culmination of a journey that has challenged, inspired, and prepared you for one of the most rewarding careers imaginable. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the dedication that it took to reach this milestone. Nursing is not just a profession, it's a calling. It's about showing up on the best days, the hardest nights, and everything in between. Each of you has proven that you have what it takes. You've endured long hours, intense studying, and perhaps more caffeine than any human should probably partake in. There were likely moments when you questioned your life choices, usually around finals week. But you persevered and you emerged stronger. You've gained more technical skills, you've developed resilience, adaptability, and an unwavering commitment to patient care. So, in your toughest days, be sure to lean on those strengths. And remember, the difference between a good nurse and a great nurse isn't perfection. It's compassion, integrity, and the willingness to keep learning. So if you want to keep going, once you gain your footing as a practical nurse for at least 1 year, don't hesitate to come back to us and enroll in our PN to RN Bridge program. Our faculty and staff are committed to your success and will be here every step of the way. And one last thing, and probably the most important, never underestimate the power of a supportive smile and what effect it has on the lives of those around you. Patients, colleagues, family members, even if it's behind a mask. Some days I feel like, you know those commercials where you have like the thing that has a smile on it and you're like holding it up, but you're behind it, you know what I mean? Feeling whatever way you're feeling. And remember, it still affects people, that encouraging smile. So congratulations on your achievement. We are honored to have been part of your journey. So you feel good about getting out there and changing lives. Thank you. I would like to welcome to the stage now our president, Dr. Jean Runyon, who will offer opening remarks.
Good morning, everyone. How about that again? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is actually a great morning to be here today. The pinning ceremony is a long-honored tradition in the nursing profession, and it marks the transition from a student to a member of the professional nursing community. And individuals who achieve the highest standards of excellence often note those who encouraged and supported them along their journey. So to family and friends who are here today, we are very pleased to share this moment with you. You played such a key role in the success of these graduates. To my colleagues, PVC faculty and staff, thank you for all you do to ensure that our students learn and can achieve their goals. And to our students, today we are here to celebrate you and to welcome you into the nursing profession. Maya Angelou said that nurses have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of their patients and families. You will be there in the best of times and in the most tragic of times, but you will always hear, "Thank you, nurse," for the little things you do for your patients. Even the smallest acts of kindness, care, and compassion will comfort and heal the spirit and the soul. And each of you will be a healing influence in the world. We are proud of you, and we look forward to seeing you succeed in your nursing careers. Congratulations on behalf of all of us at Piedmont, Virginia Community College.
Now I'd like to welcome to the stage our Vice President of Student Academic Affairs and Workforce Development, I'm still getting used to the change, to offer congratulatory remarks.
Good morning, graduates, faculty, family, friends. On behalf of Piedmont Virginia Community College, congratulations to our amazing practical nursing graduates. It is an honor to celebrate with you at today's pinning ceremony, the moment where you officially earn the right to say, yes, I am a nurse. That's right, say it. Graduates, you faced every challenge this program could throw at you. Sleepless nights, tricky clinical rotations, and even that one test where the answer felt like all of the above and none of the above, all at the same time, right? Yet here you are, stronger, smarter, and ready to take on your new careers and maybe even the world. Let's not forget your family and friends who've endured your practice bandaging and your late night studying. Thank you for being their biggest cheerleaders, and sometimes their guinea pigs. As you step into the world of nursing, remember that it's not just about treating symptoms. It's about bringing comfort, humor, and hope. Hope, that's critical, to those who need it. The world needs your skills and heart more than ever. We are so proud of you, and you can't wait to see the incredible impact that you will have. Congratulations, class of 2024. Now go out there, change lives, and maybe, just maybe, take a well-deserved nap. Thank you.
And now I would like to welcome our program lead and instructor of nursing programs and lead of the practical nursing program, Alyssa Washington, that will offer celebratory remarks.
Hi. Good morning, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. On behalf of Piedmont Virginia Community College, congratulations to our amazing practical nursing graduates. It is an honor to celebrate with you today at today's pinning ceremony, the moment where you read the speech before you. Hello again. My name's Alyssa, and I have the honor of serving you guys as the lead of the practical nursing program since August. It's been an exciting and eventful 4 months in this new role, and as the semester comes to a close, I can confidently say I am not sure what I was getting myself into when I started. Through my first semester as a nursing educator, it has been filled with challenges, but I am proud to say that despite everything, we all persevered, and most importantly, no one was harmed. Before I congratulate our resilient students, I want to take a moment to thank those who made this semester possible. First, thank you to my husband. Thank you for your unwavering support. You've been there every step of the way, reminding me of why I transitioned from bedside nursing to my true calling in nursing education. Thank you. I'm not gonna cry. Thank you for taking care of our twins and for picking up so much of the responsibility at home while I navigated this new chapter in my career. I'd also like to express my gratitude to my incredible colleagues, to Dean Moctezuma, and to our knowledgeable and supportive administrative staff. Thank you all for your guidance, for answering my many, many questions, and for showing me what true teamwork looks like. It's because of all of you that we were able to provide our students with the resources and support we needed to complete this program. For those of you who might not be aware, our students faced many hurdles throughout this program in this past year. All of this while prepping for exams, the NCLEX, job applications, graduation. They faced all of this while juggling the responsibilities of caring for their families, their own health struggles, and personal losses. Through it all, they remained focused and determined. Despite the challenges that were beyond their control, they rose to the occasion. I am deeply proud of this group and their perseverance. You've all earned your place here today, and the hard work is evident. As you look around, take a moment to acknowledge one another. Stop. And say to each other, congratulations, guys, we earned this. While this semester may have been stressful, always remember, you pulled through. As you move forward in your careers, there'll be many challenges ahead, whether it's with your first patient death, making your first medication error, being faced with ethically or morally complex situations, or maybe even just feeling like you're not sure what your niche is going to be in nursing. There will be times when you question your choices, or when others try to push you away from what you know is right. When that happens, I want you to remember this: you can do hard things. Standing up for yourself and your patients, setting boundaries, saying no when you're overwhelmed, it can be difficult, but living with the regret of not being true to yourself will be even harder. Always advocate for your well-being. Remember, we all face challenges, but we learn, adapt, and we keep moving forward. And above all, especially when things feel impossible, what will you say? What, Alyssa? You can do hard things. In closing, I want to commend all of you for your strength, your resilience, and your perseverance. I'm incredibly proud of each of you and the commitment you've shown to your education and your future careers. You've proven to your family and friends and to yourselves that you are ready for the next chapter. And as you step into your new roles as licensed practical nurses, always stand up for what is right, give yourself grace, and remember that I will always remain a safe space for you should you all ever need it. Congratulations to the 2024 graduating class of practical nurses at PVCC. Go forth and do great things.
And now I would like to welcome Azra Faisant, Assistant Professor of Nursing, who will be offering the significance of the pin and leading our pinning and dedications today.
Significance of the pin. The completion of any program of study merits a celebration, but this ceremony, called pinning, represents something unique to nursing, something near and dear to our hearts as nurse educators. So why a pin? In 1855, Queen Victoria presented Florence Nightingale with a pin for her service in Crimea. It contained the symbol of the Maltese cross and the words, "Blessed are the merciful." In 1880, the first nursing pins awarded in the United States were earned by the graduates of Bellevue Hospital School of Nursing in New York. Other schools of nursing followed, each designing their own unique pin. Before it was socially acceptable for women to attend college, before nursing established itself as an independent academic discipline, the pin represents the knowledge, skill, and dedication of the new nurse entering the profession. In 1974, the first graduating nursing class of PVCC chose the design for our pin. It contains the emblem of the college encircled by a ring of gold symbolizing worthiness and maroon symbolizing wisdom. No one knows what it's like to get through nursing school except those that have done it. The pin means you have endured and prevailed through many challenges. The pin means you are ready and able to enter a profession with rich history and an exciting future. The pin says, "I am a PVCC nurse." Wear it with pride. Now we will start the pinning process for the current group of practical nurses. Justice Bell. I want to give a huge thank you to my family, friends, professor, co-workers, and preceptors. You all have been a huge part of my journey, and if it wasn't for you, my dedication and hard work, I'm not sure where I would be. This road has definitely not been easy, but I'm happy to say I made it to the end. I cannot wait to see where the next journey takes me. The sky is the limit. Jenna Brownlee. I would like to thank my family for all of their continuous support throughout the last 12 months of being in the LPN program. I would like to thank them for their help, not only pushing me through the program, but for helping me take care of my number one reason for completing this program, my sweet Weston James. Without the help of them, none of this would have been possible. I would also like to thank all of the professors who have taught us throughout the year and their encouraging words to never give up as hard as this journey has been. Asia Daniels. Thank you to everyone who has supported me through this journey. I promise to count all respirations when I'm a nurse. That's right. To my family and friends, especially my parents and Sean, I appreciate the endless support, love, laughter, and throughout this crazy journey, I couldn't have done it without all of you. La Quinta Duke. First, thank you to my village. Your unwavering support has been foundation of my success. Thank you all for believing in me when I doubted myself, encouraging me to push forward, helping me with my children, and reminding me why I started this journey in the first place. Secondly, to my son, Jemias. Thank you for your patience, understanding, and love throughout this challenging yet rewarding chapter of life. There were moments when I couldn't be present during some of the biggest milestones and accomplishments you made. Yet, through it all, you understood, cheered me on, and helped me in any way possible you could with your sister. You and Malaya have been my biggest inspiration throughout this journey. Your constant reminder of how proud you were pushed me harder. I want you to know this is not just for me, but for us. I love you both, and thank you for being patient. Harmony Henderson. First and foremost, glory be to God. It's because of him I made it through nursing school with my sanity somewhat intact. This experience has taught me so much about myself and all the challenging things I can do if I put my mind to it. Especially thanks to my family for all of their support, and thank you, Alyssa, for being the best instructor ever. In my cohort, we did it. Woohoo! Caitlin Kavanaugh. Thank you to my village, my mom, Debbie, dad, Mike, Aunt Doris, Uncle Stu, Nanny, boyfriend Jesse, and every other soul that's encouraged me and shaped me to who I am today. I am forever grateful for every ounce of support I received during this journey. Most importantly, thank you to my daughter, Riley Elizabeth, for pushing me to be a better person and now nurse every day. I am so proud to now call myself a nurse, but I will always be prouder of my title as your mom. Kiamara Lee. Today, I'm filled with happiness. I finally reached a milestone that I will forever cherish. I worked hard, doubted myself a bunch of times, cried a bunch of times, put myself out of my comfort zone, but all of those things helped shape me into someone better than I was before. I done did myself, and it's only up from here. Thanks to God and my mother for the most support following my family and friends. I literally couldn't have done it without all of your motivation and love in my times of weakness. And shout out to my classmates. I wouldn't have wanted to go through that experience with anyone else. Felicia Martin. First and foremost, I would like to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. In addition, I would like to thank the support given from my classmates, friends, teachers, and family. I would like to thank my dad, who is watching me from above, and most importantly, my mom, who is with us here today. Mom, through every high and low, your faith in me has been a source of strength that empowers me to be my best self. I am deeply grateful for every sacrifice, every lesson, and every moment of encouragement you have given me. I cannot thank you enough. Ashley Page. Thank you to my parents for being the biggest angels ever. Thank you to my parents for being the biggest angels ever. To Dakota and Trenton, thank you for wishing me to have a great day at school every day. To my sister, thank you for being such a blessing. To my best friend, Chelsea, thank you for being a listening ear and the voice of reason when I needed it. To Professor Washington, thank you for being such an amazing person who took on so much and did the most of us for these last few months. You're an angel, and we were lucky to have you. And to my husband, Jason, thank you for being my backbone through nursing school. I couldn't have done a single day of this without your endless love and support. And it's really hard reading these and tearing up myself. Michelle Taylor. They say it takes a village to raise a baby, but the saying should be, it takes a village to support a nursing student. Becoming a nurse has not been an easy journey, and there were times I didn't believe in myself and wanted to give up. I would like to thank those who believed in me and pushed me to continue this journey. Thank you to my husband, Tim, who stood by me through all of these restless, tearful, and stressful nights this past year. Thank you to my children, my family, and to my fellow classmates, who I had the opportunity to build relationship with as we took this journey together. Dashana Tony. First, I would like to give the honor and glory to God, because I know without Him, none of this would be possible. I would like to thank my family and friends for always being my support system and believing in me no matter how hard I am on myself. My siblings have always been my push in life, and I want them to know any goal, big or small, you can do it. I will always have your back no matter where this crazy life takes us. LaDonte Williams. Before I can begin to thank people who are here today, I must first thank the ones who are not. To my mother and Miss Peaches, thank you for instilling your strength in me. To my close family and special friends, thank you for encouraging me, supporting me, putting up with my meltdowns when I felt like giving up, especially my children. And my sister cousin for the sacrifice we all had to make to accommodate my hectic school work schedule. I truly appreciate you. To my classmates and my fellow coworkers, thank you for your positive words, motivation, and the random mood checks that helped me keep it together. To my living guardian angel, thank you for sticking around like your pinky promised. Lastly, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to Alyssa Washington for believing in me when I didn't. The next cohort is going to be so lucky to have you. Not in attendance, but in our hearts, Noel Weckman and Hyunlim Choi, who could not be here today, but completed their program with the rest of the cohort and deserve recognition for their amazing accomplishment.
Okay, at this time we're going to do a presentation of awards. I would like to ask Alyssa to come back up here, who's going to read the awards, and Christina Fegans-Langston, one of our amazing adjunct nursing professors, who will be presenting the awards.
Do this one first. Whew, that was tough. All right, so I have 2 awards for my group of students today. The first one is going to be for the highest GPA of their cohort. Let's take a moment to celebrate not only the hard work that they've done, but also academic excellence. It is my great privilege to present the award for highest GPA in our licensed practical nursing program. This award is a testament to countless hours of study, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to mastering the knowledge and skills necessary to excel in nursing. This student has consistently demonstrated their dedication to academic success and has set a remarkable standard for excellence in the face of clinical, personal, and academic hardship. Your achievements reflect not only your intelligence, but also your discipline and passion for the nursing profession. We are confident that the same drive and determination that earned you this award will guide you in providing exceptional care to your patients and achieving even greater success in your career. Congratulations, Caitlin Kavanaugh. Your dedication is admirable, and we are so proud of you and cannot wait to see what your nursing future holds. All right, the big one. No longer does a woman waiting on a thankful soldier to return home while disinfecting the place fit the full description of what it means to be a Nightingale nurse. Nursing is the art of caring. Nursing also means to proactively pursue opportunities to be the best versions of ourselves and deliver the best care in the interest of the patient and their family holistically. Never have nurses had to face the challenges that these new graduates will endure. Complex conversations about pay, equality, representation, workload, and autonomy are now always at the forefront. One of the hardest things to handle in modern day nursing is the incivility that these students are going to face. The climate of the world has changed, and nurses are no longer met with grateful patients and families. The incivility they face can be overwhelming and scary. We as nurses need to expand our definition of what the art of caring means. The people we need to plan care for should not simply be our patients. You guys know that. We now know that it includes their families, our fellow healthcare workers, and most importantly, ourselves. If we are to continue to do good work in the community, we should be caring for all people on the spectrum of healthcare. Who among this graduating class best embodies this modern description of a Nightingale nurse? We are so happy to say that we saw one of these graduates exhibit these behaviors in practice and throughout their program here at PVCC. Beyond glowing recommendations from their clinical sites, other faculty members, this student has exhibited selflessness, a passion for learning, and acted as a supportive resource for their peers. This award goes to Ashley Page. Please never stop seeking to be the best version of yourself or diminish your shine for anyone. Ashley and Katie, come back up here, please. But wait, there's more. Wait, y'all two, come on up.
Yeah. So the bookstore at PVCC donated some additional items for each one of you for your efforts. Cozy socks. PVCC mug and a watch. Cute time. Congratulations again. And now I would like to welcome Wendy Diamond, our Associate Professor of Nursing, who are going to be leading the Nursing Pledge. And you can follow along on the back of your program if you like.
All right, so it's good to see you guys again, beginning and end, right? I wanted to invite not only our graduates to stand, but any nurses within the audience here to stand and say the nursing pledge together. If you have your program here, it is on the back of the program. It is in small writing, I'm sorry. I have to have big. So go ahead, and if everybody will stand, nurses up here and in the audience. I'm going to break it up a little bit in what you guys see in the pledge, because it is a bit of a long pledge. So I'll begin. Dear students and fellow nurses, I ask you to refer to this program as we collectively recite this pledge. And let the words unite us in our shared commitment to compassionate care and unwavering professionalism. So please join me in voicing our dedication together to the principles that define our noble profession. In fellowship with the nurses here joined, with respect and gratitude to those who have served before me, and in faith with those who will follow, I make these promises. I commit to the nursing as a healing profession. Sorry. Wholeness and integrity of being, whether cure is anticipated or not. I will honor the nurse-patient relationship as the locus for healing and enter into it unreservedly while maintaining boundaries that respect privacy and foster trust. I will maintain the ethical principles of beneficence, non-maleficence, fidelity, and veracity, guarding the patient's right to autonomy and seeking justice for all in my care. I claim the same duties and rights for myself as a condition of our common humanity. I will collaborate with all team members to deliver the highest quality care possible, assuming and delegating tasks responsibly and observing, assessing, and evaluating the patient's response in order to guide and revise the plan of care. I will use technology mindfully, never forgetting that I am the primary and ultimate vehicle for assuring the patient's safety. I will protect planet Earth as our home, knowing that fresh air, clean water, sunlight, nutritious food, and companionship are the birthright of all and essential to the maintenance of our collective and individual health. I will work for social justice and equity, opposing systems that support disparities and structural inequities, and seeking to identify and eliminate my own implicit biases. I will endeavor to mentor even as I continue to learn, to grow, and to share in the advancement of the profession I love. And I will hold hope for the future. Above all, I will heed the admonition of our sister, Florence Nightingale, live life while you have it. Life is a splendid gift. There is nothing small about it.
And now I would like to welcome Dr. Clarissa Moctezuma, our Associate Dean of Nursing Programs, to give us our closing remarks.
Hi, good morning, graduates, families, friends, distinguished guests. As the Associate Dean of Nursing, I stand before you today with immense pride and profound hope. Each of you sitting here represents not just an individual achievement, but a collective commitment to one of the most noble professions in healthcare. The pin you received today is more than a simple piece of metal. It's a symbol of your dedication, your compassion, and your promise to serve others during their most vulnerable moments. When you wear this pin, you become part of a legacy of practical nurses who have transformed healthcare through their skill, empathy, and unwavering commitment to patient care. The journey you've completed has been challenging. You've studied complex medical concepts, practiced critical skills, and balanced demanding clinical rotations with personal responsibilities. You've learned that nursing is not just about medical procedures, but about human connection. You've discovered that a gentle touch, a compassionate listen, and a reassuring smile can be as healing as any medical intervention. As practical nurses, you'll be on the front lines of healthcare. You'll be the first to notice changes in a patient's condition, the first to provide comfort during difficult diagnoses, and the first to celebrate small victories in a patient's recovery. Your role is fundamental to the healthcare ecosystem, bringing compassionate care with critical medical support. The world needs nurses now more than ever. In an era of complex medical challenges, rapid technological changes, and ongoing global health transformations, your skills, adaptability, and heart are more crucial than ever. You're entering the profession at a time of unprecedented opportunity to make a real difference in people's lives. Remember that your education does not end today. This pinning ceremony marks not a conclusion, but a beginning. Continue to learn, to grow, to challenge yourself, and to remain curious. Embrace every opportunity for professional development, and never lose the compassion that brought you to this profession. To the families and loved ones here today, thank you. Your support, understanding, and sacrifice have been instrumental in helping these remarkable students to reach this milestone. To our graduates, congratulations. Your pin is a beacon of hope, a mark of excellence, and a promise of the incredible care you will provide. Be proud, be bold, and above all, be compassionate nurses. Welcome to the profession. The world is waiting for you.